Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Morgan and I have my own art small business called Morgan's Creations. In this video, I'm doing a desk/office makeover. I'm going to be redoing my desk and part of our office room, so I'm going to show you the before and the after and everything in between. I've vlogged pretty much the entire process. This is a project I've been really excited about, so I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So here is the before. This desk was actually my dad's. He had it for I think like 15 to 20 years. As you can see, the style is so outdated and it's a really big piece of furniture. I want something smaller. I don't want a huge desk anymore. Getting the old desk out is really going to open up the room. So I ordered my desk on Amazon. So now the desk was delivered a few days later. This desk has a reversible design. I chose option A so I can have my computer on the left side and the storage drawers on the right side. So again, I got this desk on Amazon. It's from the brand Sedita. The first thing I did once I took all of the parts out of the box was assemble the fabric drawers. I don't really know why, but I just decided to put the drawers together first. It was probably the easiest step, and I did have to screw in the handles, but that part was super quick and easy. And then I put the rest of the desk together, so here's a time lapse of me putting it together and building it. It took me about 2 hours to assemble the entire desk. It wasn't too bad. I did it mostly by myself, but towards the end, my sister and my mom helped me a little bit. This brand has a few different color options, and I went with gray, and I really love it. I think the gray wood color looks really nice and it looks pretty modern. The instructions were pretty simple and straightforward. It was pretty easy to follow, so I didn't really have any issues putting it together. So here is the finished desk. Of course, I still have to decorate it, but here's what it looks like fully built without any of my stuff added yet. The desk came with an LED light strip. That's part of the reason why I wanted this one. So I installed the LED strips that came with the desk. It went under the monitor stand. It's USB powered and it actually plugs right into the power strip on the desk, so it's super easy and convenient. There's a lot of different light modes and different color options, so there's a lot of variety, and I really like the lights. It adds a really cool touch to the desk. The LED lights were a nice addition. I wanted a desk with an L-shaped monitor stand. I also wanted a desk that I could put my computer on, so there's a specific area for my computer to go. And I also wanted a desk with some drawers or somewhere to store things. Storage is super important for me, and I wanted at least one file-sized drawer, and this one has two, which is perfect. I wanted to make sure it had enough storage and desk space, and then also a monitor stand was also very important. This desk checked off all of my boxes. It had everything I wanted, so I was really excited to find this one on Amazon. And then I started to put all of my stuff back into the desk. I put my computer in, I put my headphones back in, and I worked on hooking my computer back up. I unplugged everything, so I had to plug everything back into its correct spot, so I spent a little bit of time putting all of my stuff back on the desk and kind of organizing and decorating it. I had to check to make sure my computer works, of course. I set my monitors back up. I put all of my stuff back in the drawers. I really like having a dual monitor setup. I need 2 monitors for the type of work and stuff that I do. This desk accommodates that perfectly. I like having my monitor on the right on an angle. Right now the drawers are really messy, but I'm going to fix that later on. Every January, Menards has a 15% off bag sale. Anything you can fit in this brown paper bag will be 15% off. If you don't know, Menards is a home improvement store, so I love going to Menards and shopping this sale every year. So the first place I went to was the shipping area, but it turns out everything is sold out. I think they're phasing out their shipping supplies. They didn't have much inventory left. They didn't have any of the bubble mailers I was looking for. I also spent a lot of time going through their organization and storage area. They have a ton of desk organization bins. They have a lot of different size options and designs. I was looking for some small and medium clear bins to put in my file drawers. I found a lot of great stuff that I can use for my desk. I also looked at some 3M command strips. I have some stuff I want to hang. At first I was going to get the hooks, but later on I decided to swap those out for the 3M command strips. They also have a section with home and office supplies, so I looked through that too. I was considering maybe getting some more envelopes, but they're actually a little bit cheaper at the Dollar Tree.
There's so much cute storage stuff for my desk. I'm so mad they didn't have the shipping supplies that I needed. There were no mailers. The only thing they had was tape, so I'm probably not going to get any shipping stuff.
Here's a quick Menards haul with everything I got from my first trip. So first thing I got for my desk are these small organizers. I already have a 3-pack of these, so now I have 6 of the same ones. These are going to be perfect for my top drawer. I just wanted some more storage containers. And then I just got a bigger version. So this one is a 2-pack. The other one was a 3-pack. Here's a quick size comparison. I can fit this in here. So here's my current drawer. I want to replace this holder, this container. So right now I have 3 of the smaller ones, and yeah, I have a couple of different ideas that I want to try out. I'm going to take everything out and rearrange it. Out of the 2-pack of the medium bins, I had one that was left over that I couldn't use in my desk. It didn't fit, so I decided to put all of my shipping supplies in this one. I have a pen holder on my desk, but this one is really old. I went to Five Below and I found this makeup holder, but I thought it would work really well on my desk to hold some of my pens and other stuff. It works really well for that, and I like the clear design, and I just think it looks a lot better than what I had before. So it's been a day or two, and I bought a few more things for my desk on Amazon. All of the packages just got delivered. One here, one more here, and another. So I have 3 packages to open. So the first thing I opened are my whiteboard erasers. We have a dry erase board in our office, and the whiteboard eraser that I had, I actually lost it a few months ago. I think I accidentally left it at a craft show, so I did need to get some new ones. And I also remembered that they do make magnetic ones. That way I don't have to store this anywhere else. I can just leave the eraser straight on the whiteboard. So I'm really excited for this purchase. I really hope the magnets stick. There were so many on Amazon, and a lot of them had mixed reviews. This is actually a 2-pack from the brand Lumspax. Some of these brand names on Amazon are so weird. Here we go with package number 2. This one is a digital clock. We have a clock in our office, but it's extremely old. I just want something that is a lot thinner and sleeker, and this is going on my desk just because of where I'm at in the room. So the clocks are always on my side of the room on my desk, and I just got a new desk, so I wanted a clock that would fit my space and looks a lot better. Yeah, this is a very basic and simple clock, and I got the white one. This is a mouse pad and a keyboard pad. Keyboard wrist rest and mouse pad with wrist support. I've had my desk set up now for a couple of days, and a problem I've noticed is that my wrists do get sore. This desk is higher than my other one, so I'm still trying to get used to it, but the way that I'm typing and the way I'm using my mouse, it does make my wrist sore, and there's really no nice place to rest my hands and my wrist, and after a while it does get uncomfortable. I decided to get a mouse pad and a keyboard rest, and this one is ergonomic. I think that's the word. I really like this ergonomic keyboard rest and mouse pad by the brand K-Trio. I think the mouse pad is the perfect size. There's plenty of space to move my mouse around. The memory foam is very comfortable. It's very firm and does not lose its shape. Both pads do slide pretty easily. The backing is made of rubber, but it is very easy to move. It does come folded in the package, so I did notice there is a crease in the middle of the mouse pad. Hopefully it flattens out over time. So this is our old clock. It's time for this thing to go. The depth is really long, so I want to replace it with something that's thinner and sleeker. The old one is just too big for my space. It took me less than a minute to set up, and I didn't even need the instructions because the buttons on the back are very clear and simple. There's also an alarm feature. I really love the clean look of this clock, and I like the thin design as well. I left it on the default light setting and it's still pretty bright. I really love how it looks on my desk. The eraser fits comfortably into my hand. To test it out, I used an Expo dry erase marker. The marker was easily erased with little to no effort. There was also no smudges or smearing. The eraser holds its spot on the whiteboard. It doesn't slide down, so it's not too heavy, and the magnets are strong. So I love these erasers. The eraser material is washable. So here is the after. This video was filmed over the course of about 2 weeks. So over those 2 weeks, I did change up the desk a little bit. I reorganized and I rearranged a few things. I changed a few decorations, but here is now the final look. I really love how everything turned out. I still have some of my winter decorations up. I'm not going to take those down for like another week or two probably, but I really like how my desk has enough space now for decorations and everything else. Yeah, I just really love how it looks. My mouse pad and the keyboard rest work really well. There's enough storage for everything that I have, and there's also enough open space too. And my monitors are at a really good height as well. Yeah, so overall, I really recommend this desk. I'm really happy with it, and I like how my new setup looks. I really love how everything turned out. This was such a fun video to make. I really like doing room transformations and makeovers. I really was trying to have a no spend January and not have a ton of business expenses starting off the year, but this stuff was definitely necessary. In the comments, let me know if you guys are doing any renovations or makeovers for the new year. Let me know if you have any other New Year's plans or some things you want to do in 2026. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!